The Fiji Eye Project was set up in 2006. It's Uniting World funded, and it's a group of surgeons predominantly from Westmead Hospital in Sydney, but each year travel across to Lautoka in Fiji to do eye surgery. Predominantly what we do is cataract surgery, because cataract is the leading cause of blindness in the world, full stop. But in the underdeveloped world, it's the chief reason, and it's reversible blindness. So with such a mountain of work available and people who cannot see, there's a need for surgery to be done in these countries, and we go and do cataract surgery for 10 days straight.
Let me be a shining light for you. Let me be a joy to you always. Let me be a shining light for you. Let me be a joy to you always.
In our 10 days travelling, we do 120 cases generally. Of those, there would be around about 6 children. That takes a long time to do because each one needs a general anaesthetic. Whereas adult cases, which is really the 95% of the numbers we do, they can all be done under local anaesthetic without a great deal of anaesthetic supervision. They're selected on basis of need and willingness to use our services, and we try to concentrate on getting people who are bilaterally blind or one-eyed who are struggling with the one eye.
Let me be a shining light for you. Let me be a joy to you always. Let me be a shining light for you. Let me be a joy to you always. Yeah.
These people in very poor parts of Fiji, Lautoka is not a salubrious area of town, it's an industrial town, a lot of sugar milling. That area has very little access to medical services at all, and so the good thing that we can do is go in and do some surgery on patients who would otherwise just not get access to healthcare, and we're transporting equipment and surgery completely compatible with surgery in any of our hospitals here in Sydney to that group of people. So the results are good, the infection rates are poor, and the complication rates are very low. And it's most satisfying when you can help people who, for instance, would be bilaterally blind, no vision in either eye, and we get one working again. So that's very, very gratifying. And also too, professionally, it's a very good thing to do because it's surgery under more difficult and trying conditions on cases that are much more advanced and technically more challenging than we would strike here in the main. And so you come back not only having helped somebody, but actually more competent with the surgery and the work you do back here in Australia.
Let me be a shining light for you. Let me be a joy to you always. Let me be a shining light for you. Let me be a joy to you always. Yeah, yeah.
The blindness from cataract, particularly in the elderly population, is just a slow progressive loss of vision. So these patients, very likely for years, even decades, have been gradually losing their sight and really come to the point where they need to be led in, unable to navigate freely and safely. So it's very gratifying when we can do the surgery on these people, and the next day at the dressing to see their faces light up with joy when they just see the light streaming through when the dressing's removed. Count fingers, they can do that sort of thing. They start to read an eye chart, they look around the room and very often see relatives and young children in their families who they've seen as blurs and not really seen any detail of face. So the illumination of their faces is a wonder. It is beautiful to see. The effects when a person who is blind is given sight again is far-reaching. Not only is there the personal experience and happiness and joy that the patient receives and those closely around them, but in countries, particularly third world countries, those who are blind often have assigned to them one of the younger children in the family to look after them fully. So those children are to a large extent housebound, denied an education, denied social interaction, and if we can free up a person's vision, then down the chain, down the generation, a child or a carer is now free to go and have education and make more of their life too. So there's far-reaching effects just further than beyond just the patient operated.
Let me be a shining light for you. Let me be a joy to you always. Let me be a shining light for you. Let me be a joy to you always. Let me be a shining light for you. Let me be a joy to you always. Let me be a shining light for you.
As we light the third candle, we know joy is brimming with enthusiasm. We know joy is doing cartwheels. We know joy is a different colour. We know joy is not just happy. We know joy is something you can share. We know joy is infectious. Joy is coming.